All right, everybody, welcome. This is an Ox Billiards stream. My name is Zach Ross. Tonight we have a Scotch doubles match. Kyle Leck and Sophia Tran versus Mathew Pittman and Tricia Nielsen. Thought we'd switch it up a little bit here, get a Scotch doubles going. I've had some singles matches since the stream started, so this is a race to 7 9-ball. Playing all the BCA rules. Push out, 3 foul, jumps. They're also going to be doing an alternate break here. Am also allowing table talk. All right, Kyle with a pretty good controlled break. Cue ball just got kicked out there, but rack is looking relatively open. It is dry, however. All right, Sophia with the first look at the table here after Mathew had some bridge troubles. Oh. A little bit of a little double tap there. All right, so Kyle's got a couple options. He could try and do a little triple bank here, or sort of cross bank the 2 and send the cue ball down to this rail. I think it's okay. I mean, obviously left an open shot, but it's not the end of the world. All right, so Trish with her first look at the table. 2-ball top right corner with some follow. I just stunned it a little bit, so didn't quite get the roll she wanted. Hey, John, watching from an Uber in Puerto Vallarta. Nice. I was actually just there last year. I got engaged in Puerto Vallarta. All right, pretty thin navigation there from Mathew. I think Trish still has a look at the 3 and the... Okay, looks like she's going to go for the 3-5 combo. I think 3 might pass the 4 in the lower left, but maybe she feels more comfortable going for the combo. All right, so Kyle with ball in hand here. He's going to roll this one forward to get mid-table. Overran it just a bit. But Sophia has a decent back cut chance here. Nice hit, well controlled. It's a good outcome with that combo attempt when you want to miss. Basically not giving up an open pocket here. But Mathew does have a chance to bank this 6 into the side pocket. Just caught the jaw. All right, getting on position for the 7 here is going to be a little tricky. He does need to roll this cue ball forward, but being so close to the 6, it's going to be hard to kind of generate the action he needs. So yeah, just settles for the pot. Safe choice. I think I would look for a safe here. Just hit the 7 thin on the right side. Kind of send the cue ball up behind the 8 ball. This table does roll well, so you don't really need to hit too hard. Sound like a little bit of a miscue there. It's too bad. All right, so Trish with ball in hand here. Deciding how she wants to get onto the 8. I think this is the better choice. I think she should give herself a little bit more of an angle though, so move the cue ball a little more to the left. But I think this should be okay. Just play with top. Cue ball should roll out middle table. A little bit of bump on the 9. Shot's a little bit trickier because he is going to have to roll forward to avoid the side pocket scratch. Nice shot, good control. Oh no, the rattle. The ox jaws take another victim. All right, Kyle and Sophia, first team on the board here in this race to 7. It is alternate break, so Matt and Trish will be breaking off this rack. How is everybody doing this evening? Apologize for the technical difficulties. We found out that the router was accidentally switched off via a switch. It's out in the pool room, so after troubleshooting that, shout out Christian for helping us with all that. We are online and glad to be bringing you this match. All right, so a dry break here from Trish. All right, Matt can play a stop shot here. We have good position for the 2. Yes, I lazily handed over the reins to troubleshooting to Matt. As I thought it was more of a computer issue, but turns out it was just a switch that was off. All right, so a little bit of a rattle there from Trish. All right, so Kyle might want to go rail first here just to make sure that he can kind of swing the cue ball out. Yeah, nice shot. Needs a little more juice. Yeah, Trish needs to burn some sage on that pocket. All right, Sophia. Nice reverse bank. Ooh. 4's going to go, though. All right, the 3 cross bank is in play because it's not. 7's not on the line there. So it really depends how aggressive Kyle wants to be here. Otherwise, he could just kind of send the cue ball up to the top rail. Yeah, it looks like he kind of fell in between the 2 choices. All right, Matt can just stun off of this one. Bring the cue ball back across middle table. So Trish can have the 5 in the lower right corner. Got a little bit of draw on it, but that's okay. It's a nice shot. All right, third time's got to be the charm for this pocket for Trish. Pretty thin cut to roll this one up the rail. It was a good attempt. Almost giving Matt almost a similar shot here now. Really nice shot. Just kind of overran it a little bit. Had the right idea. All right, so I think Trish might be looking at the reverse bank here. Either that or safety. I like it. I'm leaving them parallel to each other here. All right, so Kyle banks this. A little bit of running English. Should get pretty decent position for the 7. Yeah, nice shot. Just need a little more zest on that one. Cue ball would have hit off that rail, and it's a bit easier of a shot for the 7 on the side, but Sophia still has a look here. Should be getting a natural position for the 8. This cut's a little tricky. You do kind of have to overcut it just because of how thin it is. Oh no. Bit of a miscue there. Ball in hand for Matt and Trish. Got the leave. I think maybe just focused a little too much on the leave. So I like the hide attempt there. I think Kyle just put a little bit too much right spin on the cue. So when I hit the rail, it's kind of overtook that spin a little too much. Because he was pretty close to hiding it behind the 9. That was a pretty crafty shot there. Trying to leave Trish for the lower right, but spin caught off that rail and kind of accelerated it. But Trish with an opportunity here on the right side. Stay down, stay focused. It's not a bad miss. The back cut is in play. All right, everybody has had a look at this 9. Will Kyle be the one to sink it? So close. Pocket rattle. Spits the 9 ball out. Bit of a steep cut here. But an opportunity for Trish to get vengeance on this pocket. All right, Sophia taking this rack, extending their lead 2-0 over Matt and Trish. Kyle and Sophia to break since this is rack 3. Those in the chat, let me know your match predictions. Who do you think is going to win? What do you think the score will be? The rotation is resetting after each rack, so even though Sophia made the 9, she is also allowed to break. All right, so I imagine Matt will be pushing. I just push the 6 into the 5. Yeah, it's pretty good. I'm sure Kyle will take this on. If Kyle were to give it back, it would actually be Tricia's shot. Don't know if I mentioned that to them. They might be aware. Blue Buddy saying Pittman and Dish with the comeback. Yeah, there's still plenty of game left. 2-0 is not insurmountable by any means. Also, Leaf, what up, man? How you doing? Good to see you in the chat. All right, so I think Trish can take a piece of this 1, and the cue ball will actually naturally roll into the 6. So she might be able to make the 6 here. Nice shot. Cue ball don't get away too much. Should be okay. If I'm Matt, I'm sending this cue ball below the 5. Yeah, nice shot. Ooh, Leaf in the chat saying 7-5 for Matt and Trish. Pretty spicy. We'll see what happens. All right, the kick is a little awkward here, only because it is so close to the 5. Got to make sure that the cue ball escapes. Nice hit. Good contact. Much better than giving up the ball in hand. John in Puerto Vallarta. Comunicado el español. All right, so I'd play this with a little bit of bottom right. You can play it, just go straight across, which, yeah, Trish decided to do. A little risky flirt into that side pocket, but I think maybe just rush that one a little bit. She had the proper look at the angle, just wasn't exactly settled. So Kyle's going to run this one up. Nice, he wants to be on this side of the 4, so Sophia can get down to the 5, so really good execution there. Face man asking, what is this? This is Scotch doubles, 9-ball race to 7. Just a friendly match here. Thought we would switch it up a little bit. Matt unfortunately misjudged the kick, so it will be ball in hand for Sophia and Kyle. Open communication and table talk is allowed. Kyle removing a foreign object from the table. Got the line he wanted, but unfortunately misjudged the cut. A couple options here. Trish can try to reverse bank. 7 in the upper right corner. Or, if feeling crafty, try to cut 7 to the lower right. All right, so it looks like he will be able to overcut this. Whoops. Nice shot. Friendly bump with the 9. Nice shot. You get pretty good position. All right. It's a good opportunity for Matt and Trish to get a point on the board here. Okay, well, this is an optimal miss. Leaving this cue and 9 right on the 50-yard line. Bank is definitely on, but not the most straightforward. All right, the third shot at this 9. Both teams have had one chance. Second try here for Matt and Trish. Nice sink. Getting a point on the board. No donuts here. Also, Face Man saying, come on, Soph. Anytime I see the name Soph, does anybody watch Peep Show? Sophie. I'm rewatching that right now. Excellent show. So anytime I see that, it reminds me of Peep Show. If you haven't seen it, check it out. It's on Hulu. It's this British sort of like sitcom. It's really, really funny. All right, so Matt's going to break this one off. Rack number 4. So Matt and Trish break all the evens. Kyle and Sophia break all the odds. Okay, Dexter, yeah. I think I only watched like seasons 1 through 3, and I just kind of, I don't know, got distracted, started watching other stuff. Alright, so if Sophia can stop shot this, and then have the 2-6 combo in play. The Ox Pockets take another victim. Nice combo there from Matt. Oh yeah, I agree. Face Man, John Lithgow is a villain. Yeah, I haven't seen him in Dexter, obviously. There was like a movie from the 80s though. I think maybe with Bruce Willis. Hudson Hawk, maybe? He was a pretty solid villain in that. Alright, so I think Trish and Matt starting to find a little rhythm here. Trish can stop shot this. Yeah, that one ran a little bit away, but Matt may be able to jump this. It's a little bit awkward for a right-handed shooter. All right, made good contact. Much better than the ball in hand with so few balls on the table. Side pocket cut's a little tight here. It is makeable, but decides to go to the corner pocket. Smart choice. Inadvertently gets a pretty good safety here. So actually, it would have been bad if he would have made it. All right, so Trish looking at the one rail kick. Yeah, that was a hard one to judge. It's sort of an optical illusion with that type of kick. It's actually thinner than you think. Because of the distance. All right, Sophia rolling this one up for Kyle. Kyle should be able to just do a bit of a stop shot here. It's interesting how he seemed to be aiming up or middle and kind of drops the cue with the stop shot. Almost thought he's had an interesting style. And what a cut from Sophia to secure the rack. It's 3-1. I was going to say it's pretty good to win your opponent's rack and then break off, but unfortunately there, Kyle caught that one a little bit too much on the side. All right, so every time I see a combo like this, I think of my buddy Sean Novian. He taught me a lot of sort of creative hits when you got balls tied up like this. So I would put like bottom left on this and hit, the way we're looking at it, the right side of the two to kind of send that 9 ball left. If you play a little bit of bottom, you kind of leave the cue ball over on the side of the 5. While also getting some interesting action on the table, so almost got the 6 in. Ended up hiding pretty well too, so Sophia going for the jump here. actually overshot it. That's crazy. All right, Trish, just hit this one with top and cue ball. Should get a pretty good look on the 4. Just gotta hit it with a little bit of speed. There you go. Nice shot. I think he may have hid. Maybe not. I think she has a look at it. It's just a little bit awkward, kind of thinly going by that 7. Hey, Gavin in the chat. Yeah, shoe game always on point with Matt. That is for sure. High top J's. I actually stopped by Bait before I came here. It's a shop that's a couple stores over from Ox. Went to go pick up these Year of the Snake dunks. And literally the only size that did not make it in their shipment was the size I needed. So I'll have to go back once they give me a call. But those are pretty sick. Take a look at them. Year of the Snake dunk lows. Matt with the positional rattle. Got on the 6 pretty decent, but a DJ Hyro in the building, in the YouTube building. What's up, bro? Good to see you. All right, Sophia, just cut this one a little bit. Give shape for the 6 in the side pocket. Nice shot. It's going to be jacked up over the 7 just a little bit, but should be okay. Pretty good roll forward. Left a good angle for Kyle to leave Sophia the 9 on the lower left. Doesn't need to hit this too hard. Nice shot. He almost put a little bit too much bottom on that. 'Cause he ended up drawing it out instead of kind of going straight across. A little bit of a steep cut here now for Sophia. Yeah, the leave was just a little steep on that one. Trish with a chance here to close the gap. All right, 3-2 score. Going into rack number 6. It's going to be Trish and Matt breaking this one off. So Trish doing the cut break here. Nine ball. Ooh. Almost a golden. All right, Kyle with the first look. I think sort of stunning this out. One in the upper left corner gives you a pretty decent look at the 2. Yeah, nice shot. Yep. Didn't get as much of a direct sort of line on the stun, but that is sort of the area of the table, if you will, sort of that long third. Kind of just draw that line straight down. It's kind of the section you want to be in to get a good look at the 2. So even though there's distance, Sophia still has a chance here. Alternatively, pretty decent safety opportunity here. Kind of just roll the cue ball up so that Orion's belt pile, or send the 2 there. Either way, it's a good choice. Don't need to be too offensive with so many blockers on the table still. Good hit. I think they were just making sure something contacted a rail afterward. Oh, and leaked out just a little bit. Trish looking at the up and down kick. Visually, this one's a little bit easier to see than going off of the long rail, but fortunately swung a little wide. So it is going to be ball in hand here. I think the play is to send the 2 into the top right. Maybe play a little bit of draw. You could do this too, just roll forward. It's not a bad call. All right, so Kyle can actually play off of the long rail now and get onto the other side, sort of the left side of the 8. Have the 4 in the lower left corner. Does need to play this with a little bit of running English. Okay, he went... So he actually played top right on that. I think I would have just played almost straight top. So you come out on the upper side of the 8, just so you don't have as steep of an angle into the 4, but... Really nice shot there. Really smooth. Really good leave, too. Gavin asking how many conferences does each team get per rack. So there's not really timeouts. They can talk freely at the table. Sort of similar to like Moscone Cup rules, where doubles partners can openly talk to each other. I figured that would be more fun and entertaining than sort of calling a timeout or not letting players speak to each other. This is a for-fun match, so want to make it competitive, but also not too regimented with the rules, if you will. This pocket has been rattling quite a bit. I think that's maybe the 4th or 5th rattle someone has had into that pocket. This one's real touchy. You definitely don't want to hit the 6 on this rail side. It's pretty much an automatic scratch. Yeah, Del Sim shouting out Team Tsunami in chat. Yeah, Sophia is sponsored by Richard Sue, aka Tsunami Cues. I really like their keel wood shafts. I was very much torn when deciding to buy one of those versus a carbon fiber. I did ultimately go with the carbon fiber, so don't roast me in the chat too much, but I did look at that cue, or that shaft, and was really interested in it for quite a while. All right, so Kyle with the safety play almost ends up being a scratch, but the jaw saved him. Nice shot from Trish. Oh, that's super unfortunate. Oh, maybe not. The jaws giveth and the jaws taketh. And in this case, trying to force follow there for position. Unfortunately, getting the rattle. Yeah, Dell, if I ever get more capital, I will definitely be looking into getting a Tsunami shaft. I think they're really cool. Even like the Tsunami 2.0 ones where it's got more of that, sort of that coffee coloration to it. And I think just like the whole process of firing maple to the almost point of combustion is a cool concept. But there's a Ox employee here, Travis Holmes. He shoots with a keelwood shaft. And yeah, a lot of players do say it's sort of the best marriage of maple and carbon fiber, if you will. Sort of that in-between feel of either option. So if you're in the lookout for shafts, you should definitely check out the Keelwoods. The Richard Sue ones are custom made, so he can actually fit them to the specifications that you request. Tsunami Qs, HSUNAMI, if you're interested in taking a look. Nice shot from Kyle. DJ Hyro Steyr rolls with one now. So I actually saw a post, I think it was today. Richard Sue said that Steyr bought a couple to try out, but then Steyr got sponsored with Mucci, so he returned the shafts to Richard, and Richard actually sold both of them pretty quick. But yeah, it's pretty cool that Tyler got to try them out, gave him some feedback. All right, so miss on the 9-ball there from Kyle. Bringing Matt to the table. Opportunity here. I think Sophia's not going to let this one get away. Oh. If you know me, if you've heard my streams before, I do not believe in commentator's curse. I believe in commentator's coincidence. Oh, Hyro, you're good, man. I mean, Tyler could be using a Keelwood from Mucci, but currently does not have the Richard Sue ones because of his new sponsorship. Alright, so Matt's basically saying play a safety here, sort of send the 9-ball to that second diamond, while also bringing the cue ball to the right side or left side of their table. Can you imagine if I actually had like voodoo dolls in the booth? I'm just like pressing them right now, like. Oh no! Oh, what a try! What a try! All right, so Kyle and Sophia taking a dub off of Matt and Trish's rack, so they will be breaking here. It's now a 4-2. Race to 7. All right, Sophia going to switch sides here for the break. I believe she broke from the right side of the table a couple racks ago. All right, 2 in the lower left corner. Sunny Hibbits with the flow, with the rhyme, in the chat. Kyle Leck plays pool so fine, every shot is right on line. With steady hands and careful aim, he masters each turn of the game. Yeah, nice. All right, long shot here from Matt. To be steady on the stroke here. Safety. I like this. That was super smart. Knew he probably wouldn't have an optimal lead for the 3, so decides to play safety. All right, Trish measuring out the bank here. She may run into the 8 with the cue ball, just because of that sort of tangent line path there. Get a pretty natural position here from making the 1. Cue ball will come across table. Just overcut it. Overcut it quite a bit, actually. It was almost like the thinnest part of the 1 you could possibly hit. Ooh, just gonna nest up right over that pocket. This might be the best miss of the game so far. Alright, so actually like a 2-rail approach to this. I think you want to hit just to the right, sort of that middle diamond, kind of where Sophia's aiming. So you can sort of run it thin into the long rail, back across to the 1. It is kind of an awkward shot though. Okay, she's gonna go for the 1. Oh, okay, yeah, never mind. The 8's blocking a bit more than I thought. So, she's gonna go for the 1 rail kick here. Oh, what a hit. Unfortunate. Yeah, it was a good go at it for sure. I like this roll forward into position. Nice leave, gave him a little bit of an angle. So he should be able to actually draw back. And I'll just draw the shit out of this. Have the cue ball hit the top short rail to get a better angle on the 4. Yeah, unfortunately clips the 8 as he's going through, so not a bad outcome. Not leaving an open run here. 4-9 is going to be a little interesting. I'd actually be able to make that 9 if you sort of skim bank that 4, but we'll see. Yeah, no, I think Kyle wanted to send the 3 towards the pile, but he ended up double kissing, so. It's a good shot. It's a good shot. Oh. 7. 7 maybe came into play here. Let's take a zoom real quick. Yeah, so I think he's kind of looking at that. Nice shot. Oh! Oh my god. Bump it. Hey, let's go. What a shot. Oh man. I love it when creative stuff happens like that. What a shot.
Oh, you were cutting it over there? It worked.
Zach, do you want me to wait? No, I'll wait right now.
Did you move the thing? Yeah.
I moved it. Yeah, I took the privilege.
Good. Someone.
Full place 3.
Oh, I'm sure. But who cares? Who cares what other people say?
All right, they kindly waited. Well, I had to relieve myself temporarily. So back at it with rack number 8, 4-3. Pretty solid break here from Matt. Getting at least a look on the one here for Trish. Hey, Patrick Casey in the chat. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, if you guys don't know, I think Scotch doubles is one of my favorite formats. I've actually been pretty blessed to go to Vegas APA a few times in Scotch doubles. Both you and your partner have to be really synergizing to make it through the tournament. So it's a good friendly bump there. Matches draw off of this 2, kind of friendly bump that 8, have a look on the 3. Just had to roll forward with it. This is pretty good. Oh, look at that spin. Whew. Spin doctor. Really nice leave there. Just jotting that down in my shots notebook here. Just found the window between the 7 and the 9. Oof. What a try that was. All right, so Kyle and Sophia at the table now. Kyle's got a pretty natural run to the 6 here. As long as he makes this 4. He overcut it. Yeah, he found the queue line path with the 6, but unfortunately just ran it over a little. Good safe attempt there from Trish. Sort of giving some distance and a little bit of an awkward angle on the 4. Nice shot. And the leave too. Wow, nice shot. Well executed. All right, so I think a stop shot here would work well. Or a little bit of a drawback. Sort of decelerated on the stroke there. That's what ended up causing the cue ball to roll forward a little bit more. But it's okay. Still a makeable shot here. Yeah, looks like Kyle's just been overcutting his last few shots. Just just slightly. So might not be dropping down on the cue object ball line as precise as he should be. All right, a big bounce there. Saves it from being a pocketable ball in the low right corner. So now Sophia has a choice if she wants to bank it or kind of just leave the cue ball here on the back rail, which chose the latter option. Really smart, really good execution. I think one of the biggest weapons and understandings of 9-ball is to know when to be aggressive and when to pull back. I think that's a pretty good example of when to pull back. So Matt was not able to jump it. Ended up hitting the 9-ball. So a successful safety there from Sophia. I think one thing that I've really been doing to try to improve my own 9-ball game is to really consider the risk reward of each shot, each outcome, the way the cue ball's rolling. What the path of the object ball is going to be. And you kind of factor in all those choices when making your decision. Then you get outcomes like this where you get ball in hand. You can potentially win the rack, so it's super important to not always be aggressive on every shot if the shot doesn't call for it. Sophia lines up Kyle pretty nice here. All right, 5-3. Going into rack number 9. That is another rack that Kyle and Sophia have won off of a Trish and Matt break. Chat, let me know how you're doing tonight. Let me know if there's any tournaments you're looking forward to. Me and Matt and a few other folks are actually going to go down to Vegas next week for the BCA Teams Championships. We're playing 8-ball and 9-ball. First time in Vegas for BCA. Pretty stoked about that. The teams format is actually a round robin format, so it's not like APA where you go and you're guaranteed 2 matches. You're actually guaranteed 5. So 5 or 4 depending on the bracket, but it is round robin, so you're getting a lot more play. All right, Matt should be able to find the little route around the 5 to get back up table for the 3. I just undersliced it, but he might make this 8. No, not quite. Really good position on that 3, though.
Nobody wants to shoot.
All Alright, so there's a really thin cut here. Opportunity. And basically, really cut this too thin. Send the cue ball back up table. You don't have to hit it hard because you're hitting it so thin. Cue ball is naturally just going to roll back up. Oh, okay, she had to actually go... didn't have quite the look I thought she might have. Alright, so the 2 does go in the upper right corner. Trish can just naturally follow this. Then Matt will have a 3-8 combo. Nice shot. Caught that 8 a little awkward. I think he was trying to leave the 3 in the corner. The shake, rattle, and roll. Hey, Hyro. Yeah, for sure, dude. I'm pretty stoked about this BCA. I'm not gonna lie. I'm really been looking forward to this. It's also my birthday week next week, so hey, you know. Vegas partay. I think we're gonna go to best friend again, dude. Every time I go to Vegas now, I hit up best friend. If you have not been to best friend, chat, whew. The food is amazing. It's like Korean fusion street food. It's quite delicious. It's at Park MGM. Also, Park MGM has a little section called Italy. It's like a play on Italy and eating. But that section is also delicious. So if you love good food, Vegas is absolutely the destination. All right, nice stun out here from Matt. An open shot on the 5 here for Trish. Natural cue ball path should give Matt a look and 6 on the side. So just needs to make this shot, stay focused, stay down. Nice shot. There we go. Nice shot. Yeah, Patrick, I agree. Turning into a close race. Love to see close races here. I think the last like 3 streams have been hill or like almost hill. So let's see if we can get another hill thriller here. Yeah, I think was just kind of overthinking the leave on that one. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No, Kyle, no. Pretty nice shot. That was just super unfortunate that the tangent line was running to that pocket. Nico asking, where did I qualify for BCA? Here's the awesome thing about BCA. You're playing BCA on Mondays, right? Once you finish your 8-week session, you're qualified for an entire year. So I played my 8 to 10 week session back in summer of 2024. That qualifies me for all BCA events for an entire year. So unlike APA, where you have to be on an active roster and you have to continue playing to remain eligible, with BCA, you just need to make your 8 to 10 weeks commitment and you're good for a year. So that's what we all did. The caveat, though, for BCA teams is that when you go to Vegas, all the players do have to be from the same league area. So, for instance, I would not be able to be on a team with Christian Youngers, who's over on the East Coast now because he's playing in a different league. But turns out the BCA league here, pretty wide area. I think it covers Everett all the way down to like Sumner, Tacoma area. So but yes, we are playing 9-ball gold teams and 8-ball silver teams. And those teams are based on your Fargo rating, whatever tier you fit into. If you want to check out some more information about the tournament, you can just search BCA CSI. They actually have a pro event going on simultaneously at the Rio right now, so pretty exciting stuff. Good follow here from Matt. Getting a really nice leave here on 3. It's a bit thin of a cut, but this is actually pretty ideal because the cue ball will come across the table. And then Matt, if Trish can make this 3, should have a pretty good look at a 4-9 combo. Oh, no. Just a little too much picante on that one. Yeah, I think if she shot it just slightly softer, it would have had time to react off the rail. And the cue ball would have landed above that side pocket, but unfortunately just kind of ran a tight tangent line there. Also, my commentary about BCA is not to necessarily knock APA. Really like APA for the community aspects. It's just sometimes you don't want to constantly be committed to something for 9 months of play to maybe get a shot to go to Vegas, whereas BCA, just pay your way to go. Which, if you work out all the fees and such, is basically like playing 9 months of APA League every week. Hyro, isn't that like a Pace Picante commercial? Bro. New York City. All right. Nice shot here from Matt, leaving Trish an opportunity for a bank. I think I would take the bank on here. Looks pretty good. Yeah, I like the bank better than the cut. Cut is just a little too squirrely based on how she's basically almost frozen to the rail here. Almost got it, and a pretty good leave on the 6 to boot, so not a bad try there from Trish. Sophia taking a look, seeing if she wants to do the cut or the bank. It's almost a similar angle that Trish had, but now the cue ball being much closer. I think I would still bank this. Just kind of draw off the 5 for position. But, you know, shooter's choice, whatever you're comfortable with. Ooh. Oh, what an excellent hide that was. I don't even know if he left a look. I think Kyle's gonna have to kick. Good contact. 6 makes the rail. Legal hit. I gotta have Trish can sink this 5. The 6 to the 8. I think if she kind of ends up on the sort of top side from the 6, give a better chance to Matt to leave her for the 8. This is okay. Let's go off the short rail. Really nice leave. All right, so a little bit of a stop shot here, or a slight drawback. All right, really nice hit for Sophia. Setting up Kyle nicely for this 9 on the side. With that, Kyle and Sophia are the first to reach the hill here. This is rack number 11. All right, dry break here from Sophia. Looks like Trish's going to take the first shot here. Nice shot, good angle. All right, so Matt needs to draw off of the long rail to get the cue ball back up table for the 3. Just like that. Nice shot. So caught that one a little thick. 3 ended up hitting the long rail first. Kyle with the smooth shot. Overran position slightly, but 4 is still makeable here in the lower left. So Kyle or Sophia needs to play this with a little bit of top left, just to make sure that the angle doesn't run towards that right side pocket. Ended up overcutting it. She did have the left on it. Oh no. That's an unfortunate roll.
Well, you can just start, just play it slow out there. Yeah, you better off playing it. You get one. But she shouldn't go. Pick right there. Or you can play it. Stop.
Hey, thanks, Patrick. Doing the commentary in Vegas, I mean, I guess I can try to finagle my way into a Predator booth. No, but no. Don't have any plans to. I'm pretty stoked to check out the professional matches, though. What a bank this was. Nice shot, Matt. Yeah, the pro events will be happening throughout the event, so in my downtime, definitely be checking out the TV table, so maybe you'll see me in the crowd. Who knows? Nice rail shot here from Trish. Really good position. I know a couple years ago, Shu Chang and Christian Youngers and some of them all went for BCA teams, and I spotted them in the front row. One of the matches was happening during the event. Oh, Matt's going to overrun this. Unfortunate. Yeah, this is kind of a tricky shot. I think they're sort of talking about two things here. So you can either send the 9-ball down to the short rail, but then you're kind of risking that cue ball running into the side pocket. I mean, I kind of think she should just go for the bank. Cue ball will be up table. If you happen to miss the bank, the 9 could just sort of roll onto the short rail. So, looks like she might be going for the cut into the side. It seems incredibly steep, but if she can pull this shot off, it'd definitely be one for the highlight reel. Oof. All right, so Kyle, for the game set match here. Thin 9-ball cut into the top right corner. Oh, he hit it too thick. All right, got ourselves a 6-5. Matt and Trish taking a break away from Kyle and Sophia. Nice 4 in the corner. One ball is open. Alright, so Matt's hitting this one pretty thin, so it doesn't need a lot of pace on it. That's actually really good speed. Nice shot. So the cue ball, based on this angle, will actually be running into the 3, possibly the 9. Alright, so Matt can do a little bit of a stun back cut here. Almost flirted with danger there. Cue ball stays up. So ideally, Trish would draw this back. But I think she's gonna roll forward. Actually, maybe she's trying to stun here. Oh, ooh, yeah, couldn't quite get underneath the 8. But it looks like Matt does have a look on the 6. So I think he'll just sort of cross bank this up to that short rail. While bringing the cue ball down table. Oh, okay, he had to kick at it. Didn't quite have the angle he needed to sort of skim off the 6. Alright, this run out opportunity looking pretty good here. Alright, Sophia's just going to roll this one up to get on the other side of the 8. Yeah, it was going to be kind of hard to control the cue only because you're hitting that 7 so thin, but still fell in the pocket line for the 8 here with the cue, so good leave. Oh no. No. Tried to thin it. He played a little bit of top left. Thought maybe he thought he could sort of run into the rail, but because of the speed that he hit it at, cue ball didn't really react the way he thought it would. Alright, so Trish not wanting to lean across the table. I think she's going to opt for this 9 on the side. All right, folks, got ourselves a hill match here. And folks, best kind of action for a stream. All right, Kyle with a pretty good break here. Sophia will have a look at the 1. The Benny Hill theme, aka Yakety Sax. Yeah. It's not? The Benny Hill?
Yes.
Yeah, the Yakety Sax, yeah.
We have no women in bras.
All right, caught the double kiss. Accidental safety. So he raises his hand in acknowledgement there. Kind of like going 2 rails here. Kick the backside of the 1. Potentially kick it down table. I guess he could sort of cross bank it here and rest the cue ball up on the top rail. It really depends how much of the 1 he can see. Yep, I like this. Let's try. Almost made the 5. Really nice leave here from Matt. Okay, so natural cue ball path here. Trish might be clipping the 8 coming back up for the 4. Okay, I was able to get around it, but unfortunately missed. So, opportunity here for Sophia to get a run going. Good execution, nice leave. All right, so I think the shot here is to draw back. That 5 is far enough off the sort of side pocket tangent, so there won't be a scratch there. Oh, I opted to roll forward. Oh my goodness. That's... Huh. Did not think that was possible, but... Alright, so Matt will draw off of this 5 to leave Trish the 7 in the lower right corner. Doesn't really need too much angle here, just because the 5 is close to the rail. Yeah, he didn't draw enough, unfortunately. I think the reverse bank here is the right call. You want to get position for the 8. She needs to hit this smooth. The thing about the reverse bank is to hit it smooth and not fast. Yeah. But she's gonna get it. And the friendly bump on the 9. So good opportunity here to finish this one out.
Do you mind if I leave you alone? Because I'll risk coming in here if I try and play out.
This is a little risky. I don't like running into the sort of side pocket path. I would actually prefer to just go back and forth here. Yeah, he didn't hit it hard enough though, unfortunately. Yeah, he wanted to be there. Yeah, if he would have put a little more zest. Or pace picante.
I mean, I decided about it, but
Either side, you just gotta blind.
I was in the right. But I have to also.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So it's like bottom. It's like a stop, but high speed shot. You probably end up with it.
I like it. And if I miss,
Then
maybe
who gives
best
who
case.
cares?
Okay.
We don't think about that.
No, I love it. Okay,
Go for it.
I'm down. I like the base.
You want to hit it like dead straight, but pretty hard and pretty snap.
Don't I have to do a little angle on it?
No, no, no. They check up like crazy. High speed, it'll take up really dead straight.
High speed lot.
Yeah. High speed, basically, yeah.
Don't line up. Don't line up. Get weird.
It's a nice try. It's kind of a tough leave. All right, so Sophia for the win. Key to the shot is not babying it. As much as you may want to kind of just slow roll it. It's going to be a little bit of an awkward shot. Just going to have to use the bridge. You don't need to hit it hard, but just kind of just give it a nice medium hit. Find the line. Whoa. All right. 7-6 in a hill thriller. Kyle and Sophia take down Matt and Trish. Thank you all for joining us this evening. It's been an Ox Billiards stream. My name is Zach Ross. Hope to see you all at the next one. Have a great night. Take care.